A lot of seniors want to stay in their homes as long as they can, which is why taking a little bit of time now to make your home safer can help you stay in place for years to come. Let's follow a contractor as he visits a home and recommends easy fixes to improve safety.
Hi,
Good
Bob.
morning.
I'm Mark with Rebuilding Together South Sound.
Bob Reither, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
It's good to have you
Just
here.
noticing here, you got a beautiful sidewalk coming up here, a nice ramp made out of it.
Yeah, this is the first thing that we did when we moved into the house. We used to have 3 steps that came up here and a very small little porch, and so we replaced it with a ramp and a little larger area here.
Well, this is good. You just want to keep maintaining it. It was down on a good sand base, and that these don't move over the years.
You bet.
So you just want to keep an eye out for that. The other thing I noticed, you don't have a screen door, which is also good. That way
Okay.
you don't have to get through 2 doors when you're trying to get in.
Ah, okay.
So
don't put that up.
disadvantage though is having all these rugs here. It's
Okay.
going to be a tripping hazard. Someone can very easily trip over these because there's
Yeah.
several different heights of things here.
Okay.
So I did notice your door handle could be a little bit difficult for someone to, if they have mobility issues in their hands,
Sure.
it might be hard for them to do the thumb on that.
Ah, okay.
So a lever handle,
handle
would
instead
be
of
much
this.
more desirable
Okay.
for something
Good,
on that.
good. And this threshold here?
Yep, the threshold, the outside's really good. The inside is just a fraction high for what they would consider wheelchair access. You really don't want more than a 1/4 inch high. But with the way your house is built and the rugs in there, you really couldn't do much more with this one.
All right, all right. Well, that's all very helpful. Hey, let's go take a look at the hall
All right.
bathroom. Now, Mark, I invited you over here to kind of give us an idea of how we can best work with this house to make it possible to age in place. So
Okay.
what are the things that we could be doing over the years ahead to kind of work on that? So here's the hall bathroom that I wanted you to look at. And I know it's a little small, but it's probably typical of what you see most of the time.
Yep, this would be hard to get a wheelchair in just for
Right.
the width of this bathroom. Typically you need a 5-foot turning circle for that. It is good. You do have a comfort height toilet,
Right.
or a chair height as some people would call it. Your grab bars in there are very good.
We have
So-
little grab bars.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's good for getting in and out. You have a seat in there for sitting on so someone's not going to get tired and fall down. You do have a shower wand that someone can bring down and shower with. A small tripping hazard with the rugs.
Yeah, okay. The rugs are
So,
an issue. And,
yep.
and obviously, you know, we've debated about whether they have this tub modified at all. Could that be something that you'd want us to...
There's a couple
at?
options. You could make a zero clearance shower to go in there.
What's a zero?
Zero clearance means that your floor height and the shower height are exactly the same.
Oh, okay.
So you could roll in with a wheelchair, or if your legs can't be picked up, you can just walk right in. They also make a step unit you could cut out the tub and put in there to just lift your legs up slightly to get in.
Okay, just maybe a lip of a couple inches perhaps,
Yes.
or something like that. Yeah, okay.
Yes. Your handles on here are very good. The handles are easier for someone to grab than a
Sure.
single knob at the top.
They work pretty well. I think it takes a while for the water to get hot, but eventually
Yes, they
it
will
does.
for.
But what about, you mentioned the wheelchair. There's not a whole lot of room here to move
There's
around.
not a lot of room. You're very
what about the door?
short on the door here is only 28 inches wide.
28-inch door.
Typically for a walker or a wheelchair, you're going to want about 32 inches or more.
Ooh, okay.
So you have very little room. You could widen this door up slightly. They make hinges where the door will swing all the way out of the way. You
Okay.
could change the hinges. That would give you about another 1.5
Okay.
of room.
All right.
So your clearance on the floor here is great. It's all hardscape floor.
Okay.
Easy to walk
Tile.
across, all the same height.
Okay, well, Mark, here's the master bathroom. It has a couple of issues that I know you're going to find.
Well, I noticed right off your shower door here, with this opening and swinging inside, if someone were to fall, they would never be able to get anybody in there to get them out.
That's right, okay.
So I wouldn't do that. Grab bar is good. You shouldn't put a washcloth on there though.
Okay.
So this one here, if someone would get out of the shower and grab this, they're going to fall right down on the ground. I would put a grab bar, towel bar combination unit here. That way you could use it for both.
Okay,
be
before I
secure.
let you go, what about what's the alternative to this door?
I would put a shower curtain in.
Shower curtain.
Yes.
Okay, easy enough to do that.
Yep.
All right. And the
In your
area?
toilet area here, water closet is nice, but with a pocket door there,
Pocket door?
it limits your access for wheelchair or a walker.
Sure.
I would take that back to the cabinet, take this door
cut
out,
this
open a
out.
wall. You could put a cupboard. Comfort height toilet and grab bars are good also in there.
Okay.
The height of your counter right now is good for you right now, but later on, if you ever were in a wheelchair or somebody, it would be difficult for them to use it at that height.
Okay, good points. All right, well, let's go take a look at the kitchen now. Okay, Mark, here's the kitchen, and it's got...
Well, and notice right off, your refrigerator and the counter are too close together here.
Really?
Yeah, you only have 27 inches, and if you open
If
the
I
door,
open this
you're
door-
going to be down to 15 inches.
Okay.
I'm not that skinny.
Yeah, well, neither am I.
So you're not going to be able to have very good access for a wheelchair. This is a little bit high. If you were in a wheelchair, you wouldn't be able to reach up to it.
Okay.
At the same point, your dishwasher is a little low for wheelchair access. The oven's good down here.
Okay.
So
that'll work okay.
Your knobs at the front of the stove is good. It's easy access for someone. I do notice that you have knobs here. There again, that's a little difficult to use if you have hand problems.
Well, the knobs work fine for us.
They're good, but your handles are much better. It's easier for someone that has arthritis or something to be able to stick their hand through there and grab those.
Yeah, okay.
Your access to this sink is going to be a little bit tough with the cupboards there. They do make where you can raise and lower them. They make open underneath. All sorts of options on that you can do.
Okay. Oh, and of course, I got my little puppy here. This is Oliver.
Oh, yeah, they're great companions to have. Only problem you do have to be careful of is they can be a tripping hazard for you, whether they're a dog or a cat.
Unconditional love, but not all that safe
Unconditional love, but not that safe sometimes.
Okay. Well, Mark, thank you very much. Appreciate
Absolutely.
your time. All
Nice
right.
to see you, Bob.
Bye.